Wow. Hello, Nia. How are you doing today? Be back with some more Danganronpa. As you can see, I have the Monokuma sticker. That cost me 1 million Monokuma coins. The worst financial decision I have ever made. Also, I turned down the game sound. Hopefully it's not too low. You ate too much candy. What are you now? You've become a sweet blob? What? I can't go down. My mouse won't let me look anymore down. Why can I not just walk down the stairs? A blob of sweets. That kind of sounds nice. Yeah, I was gonna say like a gummy. A gummy blob. Hello, Akane.
Now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You could touch my boobs if you win. Well, what's the word? My brain isn't working. That is good motivation. I won't eat you. Yet. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Yeah, why does Hajime always ruin things by saying no? He should say yes a bit more. He'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Wait, is she talking about those hospital gowns you find that literally show off your backside? Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There aren't any gowns?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nakito was wearing. If I have no choice, I suggest use Nakito's. It's unisex, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Why am I feeling like this is gonna be important to the trial? Okay, Nia. I'll lower my urges to eat other fish for now. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Huh?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally, I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. A blob. Yeah, a blob can still survive in the water. What's that, like a blobfish? I don't know why it's actually called, but blobs are still edible. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. So I won't eat you. Wait, I thought we were gonna have to investigate Ibuki's room as well. Okay, well, I guess the only other place to go is the theater. Water blob. Are you just completely made out of water then? I remember seeing something like that online. It was like, it was a pool of water, but it had like a very thin plastic covering. So you could touch it as much as you want. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Oh, secret. Yep, I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, let me tell you something that happened. I walked into my streaming room, this was yesterday, and lo and behold, my cat, the little prick, she was sick on my streaming table.
Hello
Luckily
there.
I didn't have my computer or anything on there, but she was sick there, and she was just looking at me like, yeah, clean it up, what are you gonna do? The little bitch. Why hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch it first.
Hey!
Hey manager, customers here. Oh no, is Monokuma gonna pop up?
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Hajime's the customer. But do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. Can I get a refund on this sticker? I'm sorry, I was born stupid. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You're so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. God damn, I am in debt to Monokuma.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. But I didn't pay it yet. The payment is still pending. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nakito? Stop it! I'm already wearing it. I take pride in wearing this sticker. But my resistance was in vain and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Hey! See, it's this one. You gotta be careful about that, Monokuma. You could get some other things in my pocket you don't wanna get. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. I can only give one away per person. You can only have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D? What is 2.5D? Why, it's only half the movie in 2D and the other half is in 3D? Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Interesting. I am in desperate want of some popcorn. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. You know, it's October, spooky month now. I want to play some more horror games throughout this month.
Impossible.
Plus, there's a new anime season. My plan tonight is to watch My Hero and Spy Family and eat popcorn while doing so. Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Mia, what are your plans for today or tonight? A video game poster. That does look interesting. Last time it was the anime season. Spring, I think.
No,
And it was when
Are you
Demon
sure?
Slayer and Attack on Titan was airing. I went through so much popcorn watching that. Hasty boys get hated. They might even get hated by boy pairs too, you know? Is Monokuma a boy or a girl? Or genderless? You know what, if we're gonna watch a movie, let's get some food and drink. Popcorn, sandwiches and drinks. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. Can we get some sweet popcorn? What's the other one? Salty. I don't like salty popcorn. What's your favorite, sweet or salty? That reminds me that item should be on top of the counter. Oh right, the bag. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth. The one that was used in the murder. The tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there, were you interested in buying that bag?
Too bad.
I can assure you I am not. Well, that's just too bad, it's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is. Interesting. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Yeah, because if the killer didn't buy it, he would have said who it was. To make the entire trial go differently. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. How can it be sold out then? What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to pay customers with bonus prices. Fuck off. Buy one, get one free. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. So there must be another tote bag somewhere. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete. Please enter the theater right away.
Wait, I can't wait.
This is exciting. Alright, let's enter. My worst theater experience? I was watching Civil War, and halfway through it, the projector just stopped. We had to wait for like 15 minutes for it to be fixed, and all they gave us was like a chocolate bar. I apologize for keeping you waiting. As a compensation, that's the word. A chocolate bar for compensation. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds so
Now
half-assed.
then, please relax and enjoy the
Ooh.
film.
Let's watch. The next film I'm probably gonna watch in cinemas is One Piece Red. Oh,
Monokuma was born
Oh.
in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
okay, will this be worth the 1.5 million sticker? Why does his belly look
One
different?
day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
I don't think that's how tornadoes work, but okay. Unless the
And
military
was
has some
whisked
mad
away
power.
to Monomi's country.
Monomi's country?
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
What's that with the like red shoes? There's no place
Along
like
the
home.
way,
No
he
place
met
like
a
home.
very loyal group of friends.
And always follow the yellow brick road.
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
What?
the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died.
This is very different to the Wizard of Oz that I
He
know.
also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Why did he turn into a tree? Where did the tree
He
come
also
from?
met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay, I don't care much about the Tin Man.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful.
Why is Monami half queen?
Eventually, one thing
It's
led
like
to
she's
another,
like slime
and
or
he started
ooze.
beating the crap out of Monami.
It gives me Halloween vibes, but that might just be the witch costume.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Damn, Monokuma got main character vibes.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Wait, I should have been paying closer attention. This is important to the trial.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Maybe someone hanged themselves? And that was? Ibuki was the one hanged. Was she missing a brain? Look on the left side and the right side of the theater. This movie sucks. Naughty Bear. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving I needed 2 boxes of tissues. One for... I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Naughty Bear. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. I guess we could say buying this sticker was a very good move. That movie was trash. Monokuma has trash taste. How was it? I don't even have to ask, I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? I was about to say, it was so short. But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki got hanged, matching the Scarecrow's death. But what about her? Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. So what, no courage, no brain?
What?
Small brain? It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but... I'm not sure if that's even true. Maybe they're planning to kill again, before the class 12 starts? I don't know if that is a thing you could do, or if it would break the rules. Bow bow, okay, we already know this. Nakito.
What?
Well, I guess we'll go back to the theater. Wait, that was such a bad movie, look. Monokuma wasn't even wearing the dress. Or the basket. And we didn't see the castle. I hate it when movie trailers lie to you. And the #1 franchise that comes to mind with that is goddamn Marvel. Oh, the doors are open. What am I missing here? Actually, do you have anything to tell us? More autopsy or stuff? It's very difficult to estimate the time of death because so hot. If the killer was behind this, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? As long as this is an imitation murder, there's no mistaking the order of the murders. Not just that I also witnessed it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. If the killer was behind this, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? As long as this is an imitation murder, there's no mistaking the order of the murders. Not just that I also witnessed it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. As long as we know that, there's no reason for them to cover up the time of death. Even so, why? Maybe they wanted Hiyoko's body to be proper, like she just died. Hospital gowns are so comfy, if they run out of stock I'd definitely keep wearing them. It looked like there was a gown in each patient's room, so I figured there'd be more. Okay. I am missing something. And I don't know what it is. Temp back. I'ma go back to the theater then. What is that? Just some cans. Alright, let's go back to the theater then. I probably missed something in the theater. Hospital. The Wizard of Monomi. Wild Gunman Monokuma. I could see a movie like The Good, The Bad, The Ugly, just starring Monokuma, Monokuma, and Monomi. Okay. Bow bow. Oh. Can we go back inside?
Hey, come on now.
Haven't you been listening to me? The invitation ticket is only valid today at the earlier time. You only have one chance to see it for free.
By the way,
If you want to watch it one more time, you know the rest, right? I don't know. That movie sucked so much I don't want to watch it a second time.
Hey,
Characters who were killed. Yeah. Who was left? The Tin Man who got cut up into iron bars. If the killer did that, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure that's the case. Why would they be happy about it? Map. Ah, the motel. Can I teleport? Okay, the motel is where we need to go next. Oh yes, we're gonna look at Hiyoko's room. Oh, it's air conditioned. Nice. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Yeah, I was gonna ask for Yuhiko and then I remembered he was with me. You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Hehehe. How does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? I would love to see like a teacher-parent conference with him talking like that. Okay, it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Okay, let's see. Is this gonna be the typical blood everywhere in the motel? No, it's pretty good. It's a strange looking TV. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. That's a weird direction for the camera to be pointing. Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. Why is he so sad? Oh, the murder. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? Whatever could she mean? What is this? Oh, a Monokuma thing. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty, there's no way anyone can use this. I get ya. Yay.
No.
Yay. Monokuma figure. I wonder if there's like a collection of those that they've made. Because in the first game the Monokuma chess figures were so cool. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? That was me. However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Is it because Mahiru died? Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. She was trying to tie her kimono by herself. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash. It might have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. Damn, Mahiru's death really hit Hiyoko, huh? That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say? Oh? Oh?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
Oh?
Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Yeah, she's too prideful.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
That mirror
Do
is
you
cracked
remember
though.
the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Oh.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Was the only reason she went to the music room because Sonia told her to? And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I could see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone, even though she is very small. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in. Nobody knew, huh? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? I think the killer originally wanted to kill Ibuki, and then Hiyoko was just there. So they had to kill Hiyoko too. Something's wrong. Oh. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. I always hate it when the music stops for no reason. It adds to the tension. I was the one who told Hiyoko.
However,
She could not get it right no matter how many times, but Mahiru still kindly taught her the basics. She could probably not forgive herself, but I could not even understand how she was feeling. Hiyoko went to the music venue to tie her, yep. Okay, I guess the next thing to do is to go to the music venue and to go to the storage room. Okay, let's talk to Fuyuhiko then.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
Mikan, the nurse, I almost forgot her. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yep, that's what happened.
Hey.
That's all, folks. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? The dude next to us, right? Oh, Monomi. But also, yeah, Gundam. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? Obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. Soda and Sonya were together. Maybe they were doing something a little bit lewd. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. I remember seeing a song on YouTube about duct tape. That just made me remember it. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. The fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body. What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. But don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Thanks Fuyuhiko. Really reassures me. I want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. He's saying it like he's already done that before too. But damn, that is a nice suit. I want a pinstripe suit like that.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Yay!
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Monokuma Rock!
I'll see you soon!
Sounds like one of those candies, you know? Like the rock candies. Oh, that would be so cool. Like a Monokuma gummy bear. Oh, I want that. It's already time. Oh, this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I could do is go. Imagine like a Haribo's bag just full of mini gummy bears. Mini Monokuma gummy bears. Well, I would buy that so fast. They could be different flavors as well. Oh, I would love that. I forgot where Monokuma Rock is, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, level up. Let me check the pet. Ah, look at it rolling. They see me rolling. They're hating. Have a present. And you know what? Have another one. We're gonna lower your despair meter a bit more. Okay. Picking me. Let's go. Here's the walk. I love how Hajime just thinks things, and then in the process of thinking, he says it out loud as well. Like, I gotta go to that place again. But this is no time to be a coward. I wonder what everyone else thinks when he just randomly bursts into talking. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough, Monokuma.
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey Chuck, hold it right there.
Monami's such a dumb
What?
child.
Don't get in my way. A dumb child? You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey, hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? Oh yes, the Nekomaru. He got injured protecting the gymnast. I see, so you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey, hey!
He did escape. Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years. I forgot her name, Akane. When I think of her, I just think of the gymnast girl from the first game. They are so similar.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing Poetic Justice prevail. Maybe I'm just looking forward to the sweet embrace of death. Who knows? I'm crazy.
What do you get?
Crazy for despair. What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough. Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright. Let's go, Monokuma. Bring out the stairs from your mouth. Whoa. What's that Katy Perry song? I can't remember the lyric, but the song is War. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. What do you mean lined up silhouettes? When everyone was inside, it went down. Down to the ground. I wonder where they buried the bodies. Maybe just in the sand? The elevator began its steep descent as usual. Wow, this elevator seems so empty. So there's 10 people now with Nekomaru, but Nekomaru's not here. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Look at Nakito's hair, such a mess. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. And Mikan's hair as well. Mikan's hair is like the ones you'd see some crazy old lady in a horror game wearing. With like scissors for hands, I could see that. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly slow. So, light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. But I could definitely see Mikan being a crazy nurse.
What?
Scary nurse for Halloween. My. It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time. And Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
That's... Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's consent. Consent? Your heart's consent. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. He was really loud, but he was the mood maker of our crew. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. And then you have this bitch. Hiyoko Sayanoji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself. And she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. Okay, yes, I am sad about that. But when we find out who the killer was of Hiyoko, I will gladly shake his or her hand. And say well done, but also fuck you. The person who killed those 2 is Among Us. Whoa, sus. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. I hate how in the games, after like the 3rd or 4th trial, they're still like, I can't believe that there's a killer among us. Even after like 5 class trials, 5 murderers have been caught, 7 deaths. I still can't believe anyone would murder us, we're all friends. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billing with hope and despair, has begun. I wouldn't really class them as friends. Like, they're friends because of the situation. And that's not really being friends. What? Oh, I thought I had no skills then. Militaries, fuck up. Really? I didn't unlock the skill that that gerbil guy has. I'm bad with names, especially when there's just a lot of people.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class, if you vote, I'll punch. Oh well, who cares?
I don't mind starting the trial.
Yeah, who
but
cares?
I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Yes.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But
Yeah,
Nagito's
that's
not
Nagito.
alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Why is soda so different? This isn't like soda.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
I love that.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those 2 can't participate in the arguments.
Boo.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Okay.
Then, let's
Why
start
am I
with when
always
we
doing
split
it,
into
though?
the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
Okay.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
We're basically recapping.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited.
But if you don't know
so
what
Hajime
happened,
and I had
here
to
you
sleep at
go.
our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
I do love the voice acting
We
in this game
immediately
though.
headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby.
Yes, definitely didn't sleep with Mikan.
And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was
I doubt that that was actually a live recording.
a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding
I want
story.
to know why.
And then what
What
did
was
you do,
the need
Hajime?
for the hemp bag?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
Why did he look like he had a
By
heart
the time I
attack?
arrived,
It was
the
too
person wearing
late.
the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
I like how Hyoko's death thing
Why
is
the
much
motel?
smaller than everyone else's.
Because it was close to the music
Like at
venue.
the sword
And unlike
tight.
the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
Apparently October is World Short People Month. I am not safe.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met
I'm
up
in
with Mikan
danger.
and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into
Everything would be
Fuyuhiko.
so much easier if we had like phones to keep in contact
various
with.
ways to see if he could help me out.
Like, does Monokuma just get rid of our
Various
phones?
ways? Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
Yeah, that wasn't made clear from her obvious hair.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's.
How did someone do all of the duct
And
tape
not
in
just
that
that.
time though?
Her body was taped to a pillar.
That would have taken so long.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played
Ibuki.
out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Why is it that everyone I want to spend time with going free time always die?
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Ooh. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now.
Okay, you know what?
The
It is
story
pretty
I just
suspicious
Is clearly suspicious.
that the door just closed. I understand
Hajime,
where he's coming
if
from.
you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body,
How does Monomi keep letting Monokuma just anchor by a rope like that?
then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Look at her little feetsies on the top right.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
It's just as Kazuichi said, Nakito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nakito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Yay! Framed for murder again.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
Wait, do we still believe
I don't think I
she
can deny
actually
that
hung
possibility.
herself?
After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Yep.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Ah, you said that. Nice. But I didn't
Hajime's
watch the
testimony is
movie
clearly
until
suspicious.
after they were dead.
Then the
And you know that.
Would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny. After all,
But go on, say it.
Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because
he's the kid. Did Hajime kill both of them?
the fact that the bodies were imitating
You.
the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I forgot about that second one.
Hajime's testimony.
Hajime's and the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
Why is my
I don't
mouse
think I can
moving
do-
so
after
much?
all,
God damn.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
I am not the killer, my
Did
friend.
Hajime kill both of them?
The
Of
fact
course
that the
not.
bodies were imitating the movie
Cheat!
means it
I missed
probably
again.
is
Hajime's fault.
Oh no.
Hajime's testimony.
My mouse is moving around so
That would
much,
also
I
be- don't think
dislike
can do-
it.
After all,
Why would Hajime...
well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
I hate
means
everything.
it probably is
Blech.
Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony.
Hajime's and the fact that Ibuki...
That would also be... I don't think I can do... After all,
Why would
I'm
Hajime...
gonna run out
obviously,
of
because
time,
Did
bro.
Hajime kill both
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is
I hate
Hajime's
everything.
fault.
I need that skill that makes my cursor not move so much.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
Hajime's a
I
liar?
don't think I can deny that possibility.
Are you calling me a liar?
the only witness.
I'm not calling you a
Why would
truther.
Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's
I
the
need
killer.
more seconds I could get.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
Okay, let's go.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably
What?
is Hajime's fault.
Oh, I hit that.
Hajime's
testimony is...
Hajime's testimony.
That would also be... I don't think I can do... After all,
Why would
Free,
Hajime...
Well, obviously,
Nikita.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I clicked the white again.
Hajime's testimony...
Hajime's and the fact that Ibuki...
That would also be... I don't think I can do... After all,
Why
How
would
am I
Hajime...
actually gonna run out of time?
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were
I
imitating
thought
the
the
movie
bodies were I
means it
swear,
probably is
man.
Hajime's fault.
Hajime's testimony...
Hajime's and the fact that
I keep
That would
missing
also
the
be... I don't
thing.
think I can do... After all,
Why would Hajime...
well, obviously,
Did Hajime...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
Finally,
No,
thank
that's
God.
wrong.
I'm definitely looking up whatever skill it is to make my
that movie.
cursor stop doing that. Because that was goddamn annoying. I'm not the killer, I mean there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
This prick.
Huh? Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
This guy should be called the ultimate instigator. All he does is instigate.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
And he would have been so happy for me to just die.
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never
If I
saw the
got
movie,
that
could commit
cursor,
murders that
if I got
imitated
that
it.
wrong, or if I just ran out of time, he would have just watched us. We all died.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Exactly. So you did all this for no reason.
Nagito, what are you doing?
What was the point?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Okay, that makes sense, and I hate how logical he is.
It also provides a good warm-up. What warm-up? This isn't a game,
Why
you know.
did he say it like that? It also provides a good warm-up.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
Well, since he said that, let me stretch. Ow, my back.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway. Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
Of course, I'm a reliable
so this
penguin.
means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
The Sakane repertoire.
If Ibuki committed suicide,
She seems like the
then who
person to
killed
not.
Kyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
It definitely wasn't a
Like I said
suicide.
before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
If Ibuki's murder was actually a suicide, I would be surprised.
The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
What are your guys'
So they
favorite
killed
voice
Hiyoko
actors
and
from
taped
this
her up
game?
within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by
I
making
would
the
have
music
to say
venue a
it's,
closed room.
Gundam for me.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
But I like Fuyuhiko
However,
and
That door
Hajime's
is the
voice.
only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely. Which means,
Oh.
when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
I've already forgotten everyone else's voice style dead.
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
The killer must have done that thing where they hide behind the door, then
And
come in.
that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
And there's only one entrance and exit into the
And if Akane and Nagito
music
were laid up
theater.
in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
Oh, but that's if we believe that they were in the
There's
hospital.
another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know,
They could have been
Nekomaru.
fine and then pretending to be sick.
Me too!
Oh,
Hey, why are you talking like, huh?
he's pretending to be
You're kidding,
Nekomaru.
right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop
He's
making that
cosplaying
joke.
as Nekomaru.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
Of course.
What a wicked way of backing us into a
That is
wall.
logical.
Is this his professional skill?
I can't get over how short her death thing is. The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Okay, if we're on like 40 seconds here, it's over for us. 7 minutes,
The
good.
killer was still inside the
Yeah.
music venue.
God
By
damn.
locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Okay, that makes sense.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How
Stalling
did they
for the
lock the
time?
door? That door should not have had a lock.
It doesn't.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Why is that blue? I forget.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
Okay.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Interesting. That person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Okay.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
What I'm thinking
By
is
locking the door from the inside,
the broken drumstick. I don't know what to say. Up to the baton lighting. Step ladder. Merge on the floor. Oh? Strange club that. Oh, it's. Okay. It's the semi-transparent club.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
That. Blob.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
Okay. Come
The
on.
lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Ah. Ah.
You can use that as a bolt.
To lock the. By doing that, the kill waited till we got and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had
I
I've
hate
seen
how
this in
it's
serial
no
crime
longer
dramas.
just one hit. It's
The killer
multiple
was still
hits.
inside. By locking the door, they tried to
Because
keep
I'll
us.
hit it
seems
too
they were
much
trying-
and then just lose
The
10
lock was on the
seconds.
floor in front.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Do you like that?
You can use
Oh
that as
my
a bolt to lock
god,
the
I
door.
missed like
By doing
40
that, the killer
seconds.
waited till we got and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had I've seen this in serial
Serial crime dramas.
I really
The
hope
killer
that
was still
skill.
inside by locking the door. They
I
tried
really
to
hope
keep
there's
us.
a skill
It
to
seems they
like
were
make it
How did they
easier.
lock the door? That door should
And I
not
really
have
hope
had a
that
lock.
skill isn't from someone who's dead.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
That broken drumstick was used to lock the door from the inside, right? But is that proof? Not like I know if the door is really locked or not.
Crap!
Really? It's not the semi-transparent blob or glob?
The killer was still inside the music venue.
Interesting.
By locking the door from the inside,
Okay.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door?
All for time.
That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Oh.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Okay.
By doing that, the killer waited till we gathered and suddenly appeared.
So they look like the hit. I have seen this in serial
Crime dramas.
That person's remark contradicts the truth. Maybe I should think about it again. Definitely to do with the semi-transparent club. I took remark
killer was
as
still inside the
in
music
return, but
venue.
maybe it's just someone that they're talking
By
about.
locking the door from the inside.
Okay, there
No,
we go.
that's wrong.
Oh. They used the semi-transparent glob to stick
There's
it together.
also a possibility that the door was
And
locked
then
from
the
the outside.
drumstick to make them think they were still in the inside. Yeah, I guess you could do that.
From the outside? How?
Like leave the door a bit open, put the drumstick in,
There's a
close it.
semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Nia, are you a semi-transparent blob? It wasn't rubber at all, it was probably rubber. The property of
I
rubber.
see.
This semi-transparent blob has the properties of
Must have
both
been glue.
foam and rubber.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
The properties of both glue and blob.
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Oh yeah, she ate glue.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe
It's
it is
not.
not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both
Did any
doors
of
touched.
you, like back when you were in school, to just pass the time, you would put glue on your hands, wait for it to dry, and then like peel it off? That was so
By
fun.
pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue
When you
door
were
from
just
the
so
outside.
bored, and there was nothing else to do
And
in
thanks
school.
to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
I would also take like the glue tack from places and just play with it.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
I know they're talking about a proper drumstick for playing drums, but I can't help but thinking
It
of
was
a
so
chicken
obvious
drumstick.
that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Oh,
Then I-
smart killer.
I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Only in a quarrel though, in certain ones, one side would be right.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
Wait, we established it was 10 minutes? I was not paying
And they
attention.
also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Uh-uh.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too,
I mean, it's
right?
possible they covered it up with the wallpaper, but then that would have
But
been
it's
like
possible
so
that the body was
bulgy.
just revealed at that time,
The pillar.
when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
Oh, what's that? The black thing.
That scrap
Scrap
of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but
Baton
just what
lighting,
is
huh?
this scrap anyway?
Scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting. I should be able to figure out why it is. Hangman's Gambit. Can I go in F1? I can't. Yoko, that... it was wallpaper, right? Pretty sure it was wallpaper. Let me block that up. Wah! Wall? Okay, why are there so many W's? I don't need the W's. Papa! Oh no, I meant to click you. Oh my god. Al, give me the Al. Don't give me the Al. I need another Al. E. Oh. God damn it. Al. Wall. I can't take the P. E. A. A. Paper. E. Give me the E. A. You prick. Hey. E. Give me the R. Nice. What does that spell?
I got it.
Wallpaper.
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Yeah.
In the music venue storage room.
Oh, the storage
there
room.
should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
I thought it was the one on
There
the
was
pillar.
also a
I
tear
think
along
it's the
edge
same.
of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
Maybe she was just
Right.
covered in there.
You overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper.
That's possible.
See? It fits perfectly.
I
Maybe
see.
she was hiding
so the
in
scrap
that
that was caught on the
wallpaper.
baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Sure, Nakito.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a nobody. But if you guys do everything, you should find it out. The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should be clear. Let's give this a try. Logic dive. I love this little game. Oh look, I'm doing that. What's that called? I've never been skating. Sheet. Oh no. Accelerate. Jump. Do I accelerate and jump? Control? I was too late. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I've never been skating before. I would like to try it, just because it's something I haven't done. But I will definitely fall and fail a lot. I also want to try parkour. Why did Hyoko's body was brought there? It was hidden. Yeah, I wish it didn't do the whole blue-red. That makes it so much more easier. Oh. I'm gonna find the game that this reminds me of. I know KSI played it ages ago. I'm gonna find that game and play a bit of it on stream. Okay, wait, this is the wallpaper, surely. No, wait, it's a curtain, surely. Just hiding it from the curtain, right? Okay. So the colors don't actually mean shit. Well, forget what I said then. As you can see, I was born stupid. Oh shit, I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at my other monitor. Okay. Ah! Oh, okay. Ah! Okay. What's the next question? Why is there like, yeah, 2 more? They formed the wall, they covered the... Surely not covering the pillar, right? They covered the... Okay, covering the pillar makes sense, but surely the pillar would be so bulgy then. Surely you would think something was wrong. Oh! Okay, that's it. Yep.
It's all coming together.
It is all coming together. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
Before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
I would love to see this in like real life. Because there's no way this would actually work.
What? They hid the pillar?
Like just random kids from a school becoming experts at law, court and stuff.
By wrapping the wallpaper around
Expert
the pillar,
detectives.
the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
So I do know the book Lord of the Flies.
So when I first discovered
Something like that
body,
actually happened.
Hyoko's body was already there.
Plane crashed and there were just a bunch of kids on an island, but they all like...
However,
how it went was way better than what
pillar.
happened in Lord of the Flies.
I didn't realize that at the time.
I mean, nobody was killing each other, they were just...
Well,
people.
that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
You know what, it does actually look a bit bulkier than the left one.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers...
But I guess you wouldn't
like that
think
pillar.
anything was wrong after someone has just been murdered.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
Okay.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper, and because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
Interesting.
But going to the trouble
I wonder what would have happened if the killer never made that mistake.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone.
But why not just put the
Just
second
have to
one
peel
there
off
as well?
that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
It's still the case of how did they get out?
And on that note, it's
Killer.
about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once.
Imitation murder. A murder? That's an imitation.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5
Oh
D?
yes, that masterpiece of cinema.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Wow, mossballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
Wait, what are mossballs?
Knew it. There are
Are they just balls of moss?
It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging
Marimo.
matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
Oh, it's like algae, and it's called Marimo. That just reminds me of Sanji's nickname for Zoro. Marimo Head.
Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Yeah.
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
I could never be a killer. I would think, just thinking about all of the work that would have to be taken in would just make me feel lazy and not do it. To let the accomplice to hide the weapon of the killing
I
order.
see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Yeah, if I think about something and it feels like it takes too long, I'll just
Hiyoko
give
was
up on
actually
it.
killed before Ibuki?
On stuff like this.
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
No one was crying or
Not
begging.
even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Such a weird cast of characters.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Ooh.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yes.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
What is a sylph?
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man,
Oh,
he's being
I am
annoying
this
again.
speed.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Damn, that hurt, Gundam.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer
makes
from a
sense.
pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
I wonder if anyone's ever accidentally crushed a gerbil by holding it in their hand and then just making a fist. Anyway, I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Make your argument. I guess I'm gonna have to click on based on the souls. That makes the most
When
sense.
Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
I did.
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
What? Okay, I thought it was still going on even when I was on this. Blood on the souls, yep. Go on.
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like
Sitting or something.
so instead there'd be a mark on her ass.
Weak,
Whoa.
I say!
Weak,
It doesn't
weak,
even
weak.
pierce my heart!
Yo, why mo?
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were...
Hiyoko
telling you to
died.
did you
Present
see
your
her
evidence.
walking?
Did you see her
If her
walking?
feet were
Her
on
feet
the
were on the
floor.
floor.
Was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any footprints at the crime
Missed.
Maybe her feet were up, but she was like sitting there. So instead, there'd be a
Weak. It doesn't even pierce my heart!
Weak, weak, weak.
When
Yo, why,
Hiyoko
yo,
died,
why, yo,
Ibuki's
why?
feet were...
I am telling you to Did you see her walk?
If her feet were
Okay,
on the
come on,
floor,
let's go.
was there any sign she stepped on something?
Wow. Yay.
I agree with that.
Consent. That's just such a weird word
Just as
to
Sonia
use
said,
then.
Ibuki stepped on something.
Surely agree would be better. Or concur.
That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly,
Wait, so
right?
she must have died on
If Ibuki
stage.
stepped on her blood.
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power
this
of the
guy.
evil eye!
Okay.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Oh, don't say that. Now I want a lamb burger.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure?
I love him.
Sure. If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
Whoa.
You're so frightened.
The world's ending anyway. Go on, do it.
It seems you
You won't.
realized our difference in stature. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Okay. The Puddle Showdown. Let's go. What use for hanging? Okay, I think it'll be the smudge on the
You're
floor.
saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Despite his exaggeration. Okay.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki. Ha!
Was I supposed to click?
Try to remember the
I keep
crime
forgetting
scene.
how these ones
There
work.
was no blood on the floor.
There we go.
Allow me
Okay.
to cut through those words.
Let me cut through those words.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Let me skewer those words like a lamb cheese kebab.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
When you try your hardest, but you
The
don't
reason they wiped off the
succeed.
blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even
I
if
could
they're
see
able to hide
Fuyuhiko being
Hyoko's
a
body,
pleasure.
it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
When I smile, I have dimples
Plus, Ibuki's
and a
body
little bit of a
was
blush.
left out in the open, and it
I could
wasn't
see that for
bleeding from any
Fuyuhiko.
open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Really? Wait, so if someone just gets shot in the heart, there's no bleeding?
Aside from Mikon, none of
Because
us
the
were
heart
aware
just
about
stops
that.
instantly?
So the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of
Yeah,
death
I love
wasn't
Mikan's
mentioned in the
voice.
Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yup. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
What?
It's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good
Why is
or
it always
evil,
there's just
no
one
deceit in
person who
upholding one's convictions.
makes me want to do a rebuttal
Can't
with
you just
for
shut
no
up
reason?
and back off?
But like, what
Now
was
then,
Kuntam's
let
thing
us
for
resume our
doing that
debate.
rebuttal?
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Monokuma?
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Yes, and
Hey,
it was useful.
If the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The
Suicide?
same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but
Punish Monami.
I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Oh, Nakito is thinking that Ibuki killed Hyoko and then killed herself.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
Look at Monami there.
For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
You know what? The killer wants us to think that. Because Ibuki was
totally
suffering from
impossible.
that despair
Then she never would've
disease,
killed her to begin
making
with.
her very gullible.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
So someone could have just told her, "You're not good enough, kill yourself,"
But if
and she
Ibuki's
would
the
have done it.
killer,
she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body,
Oh yeah.
the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive.
Yeah?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She
Makes
hanged
no
herself.
sense.
Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think
Yeah.
she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been
That's,
defenseless
I
in that
still
state.
want to know why
If anyone
the
touched
hemp
her,
bag.
that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
That reminds me of that, like, little Ace Attorney song I saw on YouTube. It's like a fake trial, and Phoenix Wright is just like, then the victim's not actually dead.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Yes. That latter,
According
very
to that
strange video.
I saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
How did she find
Then does
the
that
rope
mean
if there was a bag on
someone
her head?
forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know why, but I feel like he's lying.
Say it all proud.
I feel like he has experience with hypnotism.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then
An
our plan
alibi,
is to
huh?
destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place. But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw
Wait, it was live?
actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Oh, it was
Saw it at the
actually
hospital,
live.
right before Monokuma's morning announcement, and I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
When was Monokuma's announcement?
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement.
I wanna say
And since we
7 or
established
8.
that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to
What
find
time was the announcement?
who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Definitely being a princess there. A princess decree. Okay, that's a lot of accounts.
We can exclude the sick people
Mikan,
like me and Akane,
Fuyuhiko,
right?
Sonya.
And what about the others?
Mikan, Fuyuhiko, Sonya. Sonya. Yoko was distraught, her kimono was disheveled. Yep, told her about the full-length mirror. Fuyuhiko. Make Mikan in front of the hospital, split up, checked Murphy and Electric, didn't find anyone. Mikan. Right up until the Monokuma announcement, Mikan was with Hajime. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she was at the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. Oh yes, she was with me in my room. Yeah.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Okay.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
Except for Hiyoko,
So
she
everyone
was
who stayed at the
dead.
motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
not an alibi.
I lost 10 seconds,
Aside
he
from
was.
those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
The murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. Person who doesn't have an alibi.
We can
for
exclude the
that
sick
time.
people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Wait, who doesn't have an alibi for that time? Let's look at the things again. Afterwards, why open till the morning announcement? Okay. After Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko doesn't have a alibi. Oh, Anya doesn't have an alibi for that time either. So maybe it is Anya? I think. We'll go with Sonia.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at
He
the
was
motel.
sleeping.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
It's destroyed the weakest alibi.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane,
So it's
right?
not about who has an alibi, it's about who has the weakest alibi. Yeah, she was with me right up until the morning announcement. Right up until... Afterwards, he went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared when she rushed out of the hospital. I don't know. We're just gonna go through everyone's accounts. Sonia
And
first.
what about the... Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping in my...
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed... That's not it.
Aside from those afflicted, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Okay. Also, if you have a... please make sure it makes sense.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Fuyuhiko's
What about
account?
the others? Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed... What about
Fuyuhiko
you
was
guys? I was where I
sleeping
was
in his
supposed...
room,
That's
right?
not it.
Aside from those afflicted, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Mikan's account then.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the...
Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed... That's not it.
Your
Aside from those
cottage.
afflicted, if
Yeah,
nobody has
boom.
an alibi...
Mikan's
that's wrong.
account, huh?
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
You know what? He has a good memory, because if I was in this, I would not remember a lot of stuff. Even if it happened just
Mikan and I
yesterday.
both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Wait, what? Look. Not all of us are missing an alibi. Oh, I see. But I thought you were searching for the weakest alibi. I didn't know we had to establish someone who has an
Up
alibi.
until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
Oh, just gonna get jealous?
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally...
You kind of reminded me of
Hajime.
that dude from Family Guy who says giggity. Because I've been watching a lot of
Too
compilations.
much info.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together.
I feel like
until
Chiaki
right
got
before
hurt
the
hearing that.
announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that.
okay.
The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's not me or...
So it's inevitable
What's her
that
name?
an alibi
Mikan.
for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Surely there must have been a reason behind it.
Faking
Huh?
the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process.
That does
Was
seem
that
a
the
lot
only
more
reason the killer made both
than
bodies
just
imitate
imitating the movie.
Are you saying there was another reason?
What was
I
the
feel
reason?
really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a
He
completely
has all the
different
answers
reason
but
for
won't tell
falsifying the
anyone
murder
about it.
sequence.
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside the trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? That seems like a good place to put the break. Yeah. Suspended. Monokuma, Monomi. Why, hello there, Monomi. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't categorize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Oh, what's that? Now then, Monomi's appeal time starts now. Oh, appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. So those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That little voice crack? That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so, my god! That's too long, it'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if it's successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Ooh. Then... I'm Usami. Magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Capitalism wins in the end. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. I hate it when essays or schools are like, oh, you have to do it in 30,000 words. There's only so much you can write. Writing more would just make everything convoluted.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Bloody murder.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
Okay, my brain is focused. What are we remembering?
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
I don't think I could do that. Why save frequently? I played Doki Doki. It was like the first game I ever streamed. And remembering what's her name? What's the main character starting with M in Toki Toki? Oh my god, let me think. I have her name, but I just keep thinking of Monokuma. But anyway, her saying like, and don't forget to save, always makes me feel scared when someone in a game says save frequently. Makes me think they're breaking the fourth wall. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
What's her name?
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Monica.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
I kind of want to play a Toki Toki fan game next month, on like this anniversary of when I streamed.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
This guy,
Seriously,
man.
just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Stop asking for death. Oh,
But I'm thinking about
He
it
shut
again,
up.
man. He's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they
incomplete.
didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
So why would they
It's not
even
just
kill in
that.
the first place?
Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
Okay.
About the lion that got killed second.
He was tied
That's
up
the
to a
one
tree.
Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Oh, wasn't Nekomaru shot by an arrow? That Monokuma did, or was it something different?
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but...
Or
that
maybe they
attitude
just
is
got
what
a
makes this
fire bow
feeling
and arrow.
complete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
Wait, so Hyoko's murder wasn't planned? Oh, because Sonia told her to go
Imitation wasn't enough, but
to the storage room.
making a bunch of assumptions?
Yeah, so Ibuki's murder was planned, not Hyoko's.
There are also other strange details.
That's what I thought.
Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Yeah, why? Sonia?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting.
I don't understand
My four
what
dark
they're trying to
devas
say.
of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out no matter the cost. What do you mean? You already know. It is the... God damn, oh my goodness, there's a whole lot of things. Motel room key? That's the only thing that would make sense?
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe
It's
the
like a
killer
kimono.
summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Ah, she didn't get abducted.
No,
What?
maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
agree with that.
The consent thing. Remember, consent is very important.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music
Very
venue of her own free
important.
will.
She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
Yep, exactly.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she
I wonder
got
why everyone
abducted.
else would have acted like if they got the
Hyoko
despair
locked the room she was
disease.
staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Ah, because we got the key.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
Ooh.
I won't lose.
Oh, another one?
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
You're already shining.
That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Yes, please. What? Rebuttal showdown. Stepladder, candles, merch, mechans. Stepladder?
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right?
No, stepladder, isn't
She
it?
definitely got
I
abducted or
I
something.
forgot. I
The
forgot.
killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. That girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Oh, Sonia's account, innit?
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right?
Sonia.
She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. That girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Ah, I can't. What? Oh, maybe
Hyoko was
because I
locked inside
didn't
her
do
room.
this first
She
one.
definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and
The killer didn't
forcibly
do
abducted her.
shit.
That girl is so small and weak looking.
Oh, I've
And
run
that's
out
why the
of
killer
cuts.
targeted her.
Oh. Can you
Hiyoko
see?
was
I
locked
got
inside her
30
room,
cuts.
right?
I didn't know.
She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. That girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down.
Okay. I didn't know that I had so many. The hell?
Hiyoko was
Okay, we
locked
got to do
inside her
that again.
room, right? She definitely
I
got
didn't know I had
abducted
the
or
cuts.
something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and
I screwed that up. I screwed that
forcibly
up.
abducted her. That girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Advance.
Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
Okay.
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There we go.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono.
Okay, I'm getting the
The killer
hang of
probably
this.
didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Damn.
Crap.
God
Hold
damn
on.
it. Okay.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her
What?
kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Yay.
Allow me to cut
Sonya's
through those
account.
words.
I caught it on the wrong one.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
You should know
It's
this
also the reason
already.
why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
I should have gone with
Then
that.
the
Wow.
reason her kimono was messed up wasn't
Mike,
that she
how are
locked
you
the
doing?
door.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Thank you for the snowballs.
I get it. I lost.
What the
Boil
hell?
me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Something. I'm good, Mike. How are you doing? Oh no. I think we're close to the end of this trial, so you came at a good
Then,
time.
The killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to
I'm glad to
Sonya,
hear you're good.
since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
What we've found is that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, and Hiyoko's death wasn't
Don't go doubting
planned.
this Sonya, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Ibuki's death was planned, not Hiyoko's.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion
That's what we
sense.
know so far.
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
And I have no idea why these guys are
Gundam,
fighting.
please stop! For his sake!
Oh, wow.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Interesting.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
She must have gone in when the killer was doing something.
Coincidence? When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Damn, look at the abs on that guy.
She was
the
killed,
muscles.
so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
And she literally walked
Killed
in.
Hiyoko.
That was a strange blue
because
screen.
the killer used that coincidence
I
for
thought
the
it would have
crime,
been red for
it
blood,
made this case even
but not
trickier.
blue.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
I think blood becomes blue when you're like under the sea.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Yeah, that's why they did the imitation murders, because they had to kill
They've been cunning this far.
Hyoko.
There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
I think this trial depends on why Ibuki was killed. The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Wow, he stayed quiet all till then.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
That's like the first game
Everyone actually
with
needs
that serial
help from
killer.
scum like me.
So what do you think?
You hear that sigh he did? He's sick of Nakito's bullshit.
But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Yeah, we come to that conclusion.
What are you talking about?
Or I did.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene.
The order
But
of
now
this
I
is
remember,
weird.
there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
I mean, unless he stepped on the blood bottle after all that.
We already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah, Nakito, get with the times.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly
Hey,
laugh
Draco,
about it
how are
then.
you doing?
Are you freaking kidding
How's
me?
your day been?
There's no limit to how useless you can be.
There's no limit to how useless you could be. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's very strange.
We didn't find any footprints.
What's strange?
There would have been footprints on the stepladder, right? I see it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nakito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the rope used for hanging? Nope. On the stepladder. How do I turn it in?
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
I would love to see like an actual trial happen, IRL, in the Danganronpa style.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Maybe the killer wiped it off.
You noticed such a small detail.
But why would the killer do that?
Amazing. This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
Why is Nakito's face so close? What are you talking about? You are obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nakito Komaeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the
Kind of reminds me of what's his name? Ayana Koji from Classroom of the Elite.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Oh, maybe that's why there was the hemp bag.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
Maybe the killer did the video and then
But
replaced
that's something only
it with
Hajime would know, since
Ibuki,
he's the only
the real
one who
one.
saw that video.
Just as I thought it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. Whether or not we could reach that hidden truth is all up to
Hajime,
me,
I leave it in your hands.
the main
As long
character.
as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Okay. There's some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who could clear that up. The only one who actually saw that video. The only one who could do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. The hospital gown, huh? Based on what I saw in the video, it's not suspicious. No, the hemp bag. Based on what? How has she found the rope? Ah. Wow, this is interesting. Oh wait, there's no blood on this side.
Here!
Oh.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
Oh, was it the feet? I had the wrong working out, but got the right answer.
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
yeah, okay, it was white.
there was a bloodstain.
A blood
Right on
stain.
the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
It's amazing he could remember that. Just off memory.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
See?
Even so,
You gotta be
the fact
killing
is
like
the stepladder had blood on it
Hajime,
at the actual crime scene.
Nakito, you gotta be killing all of the smart people in Danganronpa.
But the
Not the
stepladder in
dumb
that
people
video
like
was
Ibuki.
bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would
I
you find
genuinely
another
don't know who it
stepladder?
could be.
There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere
I
other
do
than the
think
music
I
venue.
remember seeing another stepladder,
What do you mean?
but I don't
You're
remember
suggesting
where.
that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Gaming isn't a waste of time.
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. Maybe the hemp bag is something different? I don't know what I'm okay, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. NIG hit. Can I? F I If Bim Bam Boom. I accidentally did that. Film. Film. Oh, film. Film. Filming. Film. Oh. M. Give me the M. O. I. N. Ah, you. Filming. I'm bad. I can't spell. Destroy you. I need an N. I need to actually stop you guys. Ah, what? Hey, Pathfinder, cool. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the waddle. I hope you enjoy your time here. 3 minutes, yes. Thank you, Draco. And G. There ain't no G. Oh, this is over.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ah! Filming C? What is it? T? Location. That O. Low. K. That's the A. We could do this. Low K. I. Ah! Low K. Okay. Ah! I. Location. O and N. And that is it. Give me O N. Oh. Yay.
Got it.
Yeah, Pathfinder, welcome. How has your day been?
That's right.
Thank you
Besides
for the
stepladder,
follow. Welcome
filming
to the
location must
Waddle.
have been different too.
What do you mean?
Hey, it's one of those
I mean,
ones
the
where the
video I
crime
saw
scene
was
was
not
set
filmed
up
at the music
to
venue.
look like it. Just look like the crime scene.
It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance
The
camera
surveillance camera unit was destroyed in order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. The killer, what did they do to the surveillance unit? Yay, another logic dive. Okay. Oh my god. We need to be careful because my life is very low. How do I... Okay, that's how I jump. Oh? What? I fell through the floor there. That's not fair. Okay, let's go. We're coming up to a question. Question 1. Monitor the camera, monitor? It makes sense if it's the monitor actually. Oh no, okay, the camera. Oh. Yeah, actually they would have had to do stuff to the monitor in the hospital as well. I don't think they would have risked getting the despair disease. Oh. Why is this so curvy? Okay. The music venue. Because it was smashed up. Yay! We're doing much better than last time. Oh? Last question. Oh, I'm so glad it jumped there. Because I was not prepared. What did the... Oh, they must have increased the signal, right? That makes sense. Ah. They took it with them. Was it smashed when we went and checked Ibuki's? The first time? I can't remember.
It's all coming together.
We're getting close, we just need to actually figure
That's it.
out who
the killer
killed
just brought the camera from the music venue.
or them.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
It must have been
Then
in the
only
motel
the monitor
then.
was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Shut up, Akane.
He did discover the body. I doubt his
Exactly.
attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Oh? I don't know. Destroyed it, painted it, hit it. Nah, flipped it, destroyed it.
I see!
Yay.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Oh,
As
okay.
long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Oh, that was the monitor. Okay, I thought that
My
was the
attention was
camera.
so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Ah, okay,
They
I see
destroyed
the
it and left
difference
that in
now.
pieces as well.
There's more pieces.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
I guess Soda would be
Despite
the
Kazuichi's
person
desperate
most
repair efforts,
likable
it
for the
seems
suspect.
it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
Because he knows how to
The fact that
increase
it
the
was able to
signal.
connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as I was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. Where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? Where do we think that place inside that... I know! Oh! No, wait, that means no. I'm there, the CNN went together. It must have been filmed from the conference room inside the hospital. But if that's the case, do you know what that means? That means the murderer was Mikan. Another spelling. No, but this is fine now, because I actually know what the thing is. Just gotta wait for like the F's, yeah. On. I'll put you there. On for, I need that E now. Nope, that's another F. There's the E. On for R. Ah! Okay. Boom. There's the R. On for E. N. So if it was in the conference room, that must mean Mikan did it. Or Nakito, or... what's her name? The other girl that had that despair disease. Okay, it's getting a bit faster now. Surely it can't have been Mikan, right? Why would she do it? And I don't see me. I definitely did not almost misspell room. Why would Mikan do it? Ah, I missed that. Conference room. That's another N. Ah. Okay. Oh my god, my health. I missed! Oh.
I got it!
Yep, I don't know how to spell room. In my defense, N and M are very similar.
It was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
The black, light darkening, what's it called, curtains. I've got to make it clear what that work was. I want those curtains for like my room, just to block out all of the light. Because my window faces the sun when it comes up.
There's no way the conference room
AC, music venue curtain.
and the music venue look the same.
Look
Which
at my
place
house,
resemble the other?
very low.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Down to the very last
Or did the
D.
music venue look
Up.
like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They did make some kind of set.
They might have tampered with the camera.
They tampered with the
I
curtain.
still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
I think I do it to the one that
no way
he
the
said
conference
with
and
the
music venue.
Which place resembled the other?
conference room
Did
to
the
the
conference
music.
room look like the music venue?
Ah,
Or did the music venue look...
Or did they make some kind of...
They might have tampered.
I
Bum,
still
bum,
can't believe
bum.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
how is she calling me
There's no
stupid?
way and the music venue...
Which place resembled the other?
Okay, let's go.
Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the
I'm
conference
so
Or did they make
bad
some
at this now.
They might have tampered.
I still can't believe Hajime, you're pretty
Stupid.
How did I click in between
There's no way and the music
all
venue...
of them?
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue
Look like the conference...
Or did they make some kind of...
They might have tampered.
I still can't believe Hajime, you're pretty
Stupid.
I don't want to die as well, which is the thing, so I'm more
Which place
worried
resembled
about
the other? Did the
hitting
conference
it
room
too
look like the
much.
music venue?
There we go. I knew it, so the killer tried to make the conference room look like the music venue. That isn't proof. Oh, I'm dead. Was that not it? They used the music venue curtain inside of the conference room. Is that not it? Why do they keep choosing me as the placard as well? It makes no sense. Just because I couldn't say it right.
This is our end?
This is our hand? It is definitely the music venue curtain.
We will never give up!
We will never give up. We will never surrender. Maybe it was the other one that you said?
There's no way the conference and the music venue.
Okay.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I got it wrong.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
I got it mixed up. It wasn't the first one, it was the second one.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
It's not look like the music venue.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
The music venue looked like
Or
the
did they make some kind of
conference
set?
room, ah?
They might have tampered.
I still can't believe Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Stop!
There's no way.
I'm not a Parker Penguin.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like
The music? Or did the music venue look like the
Finally.
That must be it!
Yeah, I got it mixed up. The conference room. I was
the
thinking
killer
of the
did was-
conference room looked like the music venue. How it like the crime scene at the music venue.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Yeah, because the crime scene was actually in the conference room, and then they made the music venue look like
They
that.
did that by using the black curtain hanging.
I
at the
thought
back
it
of
was the other
stage.
way round. Sorry.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
Real flashy.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right.
That curtain was
it's
a bit
so
tacky.
half-assed,
The
just
flashy
like
one.
Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Oh yeah, your face looks stupid. Stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
My
In
foot's falling
actuality,
asleep again.
Even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
That could be a nice view. Oh, is that the camera as well, or is that just a projector?
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Oh.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
And you know what? It makes so much more sense why they had a candle now.
Matching floors, matching
I almost said
curtains.
calendar.
I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Why is she talking about the step ladder? Gotta beat that. Surely the rope, right? Wait, let's check. It has to be the rope, right? Or the candle. I'ma go with the candle because it was my first thing I thought of.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, Mike, see you
You're
soon.
referring to the candle in the music venue, right?
Hey, yes, the candle.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Why would they use a candle as well?
Wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepy?
Surely there are like torches in the store.
That might have been another reason.
The supermarket.
The main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music
Who do
venue
we
wasn't
think it
actually
was?
used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
It has to be Mikan. If it was in the conference room.
Candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
I just don't know what Mikan's reason
As long as this all
would be.
matches up, it should
a
be no
motive.
problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Dun dun.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
Thinking about it, Mikan's alibi now is a bit
within
weird.
the connection range of the surveillance camera.
Just Ibuki
The
went
motel would
missing.
have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Yeah, why me?
Never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video
Imagine
was
if I
filmed
just
at
went to the hospital
hospital's
conference room instead.
Then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible.
It was the killer faking
Right
it.
after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. There was a fake somewhere. It was the
I see.
Ibuki at the conference room.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
It makes sense now
It
why
was
they were wearing the
killer
hemp bag.
pretending to be Ibuki.
Yes.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a
And
hint
they
bag on
had
their head,
two
and was
hemp
only pretending
bags.
to be the victim.
Because they did the buy one get one
By
free.
that time,
Monokuma
the
had the
real
buy one get one
Ibuki
free
had already
offer.
been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the
Now
hospital
it makes
to
sense
kill
also
her,
why
there's no way it happened during the day.
the temperature of the music venue was altered. Oh. So that's what happened. No matter how quickly. Well, what's wrong with my sound? At that moment I was already in the killer's trap. Okay, sound is back. And the one who set the trap for me
why
was...
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so
My
Hajime
frames
could
just
go to the
dropped then.
crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of.
To get me
If I examine that
away from the
possibility
hospital.
thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
Surely.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
To get me away from the hospital, I think. That's why I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. I'ma click it. And after we share the bed together, Mikan.
You're the only one! Mikan,
Oh,
you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
is she gonna do something where she just completely
Like I
changes
said,
her personality?
Aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer?
I would have thought she would have used medicine or poison or something.
Don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her is
Exactly.
the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She swore an what's it called? A Hippocratic oath to do no harm.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
Although I have seen before people acting clumsy to make people think that
We're
they're
the
not
only
that
ones.
dangerous.
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
Oh.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference
So
room.
it was filmed to make her
that
have
also a
herself a
coincidence?
alibi. My brain is not working today. I was gonna say library. Shouldn't you get some rest? On-call room upstairs.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
I don't believe that she planned all this.
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you
Damn,
prepared
look
in
at the
advance,
ass.
put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me.
Oh?
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible
right
that
back.
someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Sorry about that, I just really had to go for a second. Where were we? Yes, it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film. Sorry, someone knocked at my door and I just had to go and answer it.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
I didn't realize that Back in 20 was still on the BRB screen. But we are back.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yes.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong!
I mean, all the evidence is there,
That's not what you think!
and I still
Just
don't
like
believe
Akane
it.
said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Maybe her slow-witted act is
That
all
slow-witted remark is
that and
not
act.
necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
A tournament for social punching bags.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you?
I feel like
It's
she's putting on an
impossible for me to
act
kill
now.
someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Okay, why am I the bad guy now? Everyone's ganging up on me. Yeah, this is definitely all an act. Tricks aside, the logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Of course she is. Should it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Come on, Nakito.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Just say it.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
I feel like he's the type of guy to be like, oh yeah, I definitely knew that, and this is why.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Ooh.
What? Are you serious?
Convenient.
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it.
What is he about to say? He's the killer?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
A killing game.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what
Am I not
do you
gonna
know,
break into
Nagito?
fourth wall there?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
God damn it, just say it already.
That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Yes.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
What, did he find like a receipt or something?
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
The
They
black
got
market.
it at the supermarket. That means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope,
Ooh.
it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Okay.
But why is it like this?
I have no idea
The
why
loop
it would
Ibuki
be
used to
frayed.
hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long.
Wait, so did he
What's wrong
find
with the rope
the
being
rope
frayed?
in the conference room then?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Oh?
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The
Okay.
center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Wait, so then they used that same rope.
What
So
exactly
they used a
did you say to
different
me
rope
during the investigation?
to hang Ibuki. But this rope won't be much of a clue. Wow, he lied to me.
Not everyone cooperates in a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer.
God damn it,
I was just copying them
Nakito.
a little bit.
Huh? More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
I do not know. Nakito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Alright, let's see. Rope used for hanging.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
Seriously, I don't
Believed it
care.
was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Or someone's
Did we fall
lie.
for someone's lie?
Oh.
The body at the crime
I
scene
missed
was
that again.
hanged, you know.
Obviously, we just...
The Monokuma file, it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Vicky's true cause of death was strangulation. The fact is that decisive proof that will lead to the killer.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled. to
Yeah,
death.
rope used for hanging for somebody's lie.
Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was from a
Because
hanging.
the entire crime
would
scene
that
and
be?
everything was a lie.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
There we go.
That must be it. So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Yeah, the crime scene, the order of the murders, how it happened. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being canned by this rope, right? Ah, because Mikan told us there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
It would make a lot of sense for the person doing the autopsy to be a murderer and then just lie about the autopsy results.
Between hanging and strangling, just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Wouldn't your windpipe be broken
That's why
12 times?
It's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right.
Or would that
And
only be
you
for
have been a great
strangulation?
help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Yeah,
Mikan nursed me till I
it's
got
definitely
better.
Mikan.
There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her
God
draw Ibuki
damn,
to
that
her
car is
death?
loud.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious.
Yes,
and
finally
caused her to
someone
believe
mentioned
what
it.
Anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed me
The gullible
because she was
disease.
nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a
Ooh.
little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean,
What's that
she's a killer,
saying?
you know.
A liar thinks everyone lies.
it all
A
wrong.
thief thinks everyone steals.
I'm sorry, but
Oh.
there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
He's like, oh yeah, kill me, commit crimes, and then keeps going like, I just can't forgive this
Forgiveness or
crime.
not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you
I
up!
think we'll have something to prove that she's the killer,
Really not the killer.
and then that'll be it.
There's no way.
Monomi is shaking.
I'm killing someone.
He's vibrating.
Is that really true?
Ooh.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
I think the further along the game goes, the
That's
more
not it. I suspect them because I want to believe
the
them.
more of a betrayal it is when you find the killer.
What the hell does that
The
mean?
more you can't believe it because you've been with them more.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Oh, a
Don't say
quotable
deep
line.
stuff. I don't really get it.
This is
If
deep.
you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine.
Interesting.
Do
Belief
whatever you
without
want.
doubt is simply a
I
lie.
won't stop you anymore.
Huh?
That's just like false belief, isn't it?
All you can say.
Oh,
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
she completely changed her personality.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that.
And she's gone back to her normal self.
It's all
Oh.
her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Has she had enough of treating each other?
Hey!
Has she finally lost her mind?
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What
Okay.
did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Why is she so
Acting like
crazy?
this your strategy now? Wow, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get
Her
you
hair
to-
is going all frayed.
That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime.
Why
I
would
don't
she
want to
willingly
tell
give
any
us
of my
clues?
friends. But still,
Unless she's like
the truth
arrogant.
is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Despair.
Hey,
Chiaki.
Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
It obviously was.
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated
Oh,
that
she's
video?
putting it back on Chiaki.
That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
Well, not really.
Treating me like a killer.
We've established that fact now.
Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
She has a really weird thing
Is
about
this broad
forgiveness.
really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer.
I think she has like a split personality thing or something. Or she just doesn't believe it
Since
herself.
she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So,
Of course, I am the only one. Was this Chiaki's call all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
I'm the killer. Please, forgive me already.
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. Who's going to finish this? Okay, let's go. Let's finish this. Maybe what we use for the hanging?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag
Oh.
on her head the proof? Is the hospital
Ah,
gown she
damn it.
was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Interesting.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Wouldn't it
Is
be
that
something
really
to
your
do
proof?
with like the camera angle?
You could tell her body type under the hospital
Because
gown?
of like
Just from that
the
video?
step ladder.
Just from that camera angle?
Camera angle. Ooh.
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hmm.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Okay.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Mistake. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
I'm not the killer! We can't think of
The
anybody
killer's
else who could have
mistake
filmed that.
was the step ladder thing, since there was no blood on it.
Ibuki and Mikan. Is that really you? You could
So
tell her
then
body type
it
just
would
from
be
that-
the
just from
camera
that camera,
angle.
Just from that dim candlelight?
That's
There's no
gonna
way
be
you'd
so
able to
bad
make
as
out her
well if
body
it's
type.
going like that.
Please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and you're
Okay.
the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's hold the left click. I
Can't
held
think of
right
anybody who
click,
could have
okay.
filmed that. Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different.
Is that really your? You could tell her body type under the. Just from that video? Just from that
Okay,
camera?
it's from
just
the
from that
camera
dim- There's no
angle.
way you'd be able. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm so bad.
We can't think of
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
who could have filmed that. Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
How do I
Or could
do
it be
it
the
again?
hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan
Okay,
clearly
I have
have
to
different
hold
body
it for a
types.
while.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle, just from that dim cat. There's no way you'd be able to make out her. So
Yeah, we'll
Hajime,
forgive
pay
you.
close attention and you're the only one
when
who
you
can
die.
point out the killer's mistake.
There we go. And now we got to keep this for when she says camera angle.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you?
You could tell her body type under the hospital
Okay.
gown just from that video. Just from that camera angle. Just from that dim
Candlelight? There's no way you'd be able. So please, Hajime, hey, you're the only one who can
No.
point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
And I lost
Is
it,
the handbag
didn't
on
I?
her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slip?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you? You could tell her body type
Just from that camera angle.
Okay.
just from that dim. There's no way you'd be able. So please,
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'll
can't think of
try
anybody
and
who
aim
could
it
have
white.
filmed that.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown shoe? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you?
You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video.
Come on. We're gonna aim it like
Just
here.
from that camera angle. Just from that dim
I
candlelight.
screwed up so bad there.
Hajime, pay close. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Did I get it? I didn't get it. I got it.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Ibuki and Mikan, yeah.
You
No,
could tell
no,
her
no.
body type
Just from that video. Just from that camera angle. Just from that dim candlelight.
There's no way
I
you'd be able
screwed
to
up.
make out her. So please forgive me, alright?
Hajime,
I
pay
hit it
close
that
attention.
time.
You're the only one who can
But I
point out the killer's
accidentally held
mistake.
left click too much.
We can't
Oh
think of
shit. I did not even see the time. I'm not gonna lie,
We will never.
I forgot that was timed. I forgot that there was a timer on that.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slip?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body
Just from that camera angle. Just from
Okay.
that
dim candle. There's no way you'd be able. So please, Hajime, hey,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think it'd be better if I destroyed
think of
some of the
anybody who
purple
could have
stuff
filmed that.
too.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you? You could tell her body type just from that.
Okay.
Just from that camera angle. Just from that
I
dim
hit it.
candlelight.
There's no way you'd be able. So please forgive me, alright? Hajime, pay close.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's
I
mistake.
think I needed to be a bit above it, but I hit it, bro.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you? You could tell her body type
Okay.
Just from that video. Just from that camera angle. Just from that dim candlelight.
There's no way you'd be able to. So please, Hajime, pay.
You're the only one
Oh
who
shit,
can
I
point out
forgot,
the
I
killer's
forgot, I forgot.
mistake.
Is there a way to like
can't think of
lower
anybody
the
who
mouse
could have filmed that.
sensitivity?
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slip?
Ibuki and Mikan.
I wanna try
Is that
this.
really your? You could tell her body type
Just from that video. Just from that camera angle.
Damn it!
The one time I hit
Can't think
it,
of anybody else who could
I
have filmed
don't
that.
have to think.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you? You could tell her body
Just from that camera angle.
Okay.
just from that dim. There's no way you'd be able. So
We hit it now,
Hajime,
though.
pay close attention and
Now
listen.
we
You're
just
the
got to
only
hit
one
it
who can
with
point out the
this.
killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody
Yes,
who
you
could
are.
have filmed that.
Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really you?
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that video.
Okay.
Just from that camera angle.
Yes.
I'll
Let's
shift through
go.
that contradiction.
I can't believe I hit it when I didn't have to think.
You've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
The blood on the...
Never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Oh.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
Again, one working out, same answer.
Reward.
Correct answer.
The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
I wonder
You
what her
lied,
execution
didn't you?
would be.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Oh?
I was wrong. No.
Yeah, she
that's not
definitely
it at
has like
all.
a split personality.
That's not it.
I mean, it's impossible. You know
Impossible.
that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag.
Is she gonna say there was only like one?
I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her?
That tote
She's
bag.
getting weirder by the
Isn't it
minute.
the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Damn, that girl, not even
How do you know
Ibuki's
so
name.
much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you?
I mean, you can't
remember
really
the Usami decal on it,
see
right?
the Usami decal from that. Okay
Don't
then.
worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
I mean, from my angle, you can't.
There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
No, actually, very possible.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
Nope.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your
What's
stubbornness
that
this
thing?
far.
I can't forget.
Such despair.
Oh, not impossible. Barely an
Then you're gonna
inconvenience.
forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Why does she want forgiveness so much? Long time no see. Third panic talk. Going to be my last job during class 12, thank god. Reload and ammo features. Oh no. You'll no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse. One bullet. Okay. Oh yes, tab. I remember this. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, what? What did you say? I was skipping because it's already thing, but what did you say? About food despair? What you and I both yearn for? Food despair, okay.
I'll keep explaining
I should
it
probably
until
put
you
this on
forgive me.
gentle.
That bag is a limited item!
I might do that, make it easier.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're
No.
up.
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. Okay, tab and space. I think that's all I need.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want.
Oh, I need to right click.
Me. Do you understand?
Wait. Ah!
Why only me?
Lock on and attack. Left mouse button 3 time. Lock on and attack. Yeah. Let's do 3 for time.
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive
I hope she doesn't do her naked time.
Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Okay, 1.
Can you forgive
Oh,
me
naked
already?
time.
I'll do anything you want.
Oh, this is bad.
You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Will we kill her or will... Ah, still stop.
Anything you want. Please.
Oh, this is so
draw on
bad.
me. Do you understand?
Why? How am I missing?
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Do I have to do it? Oh, I think I have to do it
Forgive me
outside.
already?
Oh, but I don't know. Just spam everything.
Please, draw on me. Do you understand? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in
Bonus
two places at the
prize
same
theater.
time.
Are you...
Can you forgive me already?
Oh, I've got to hold it.
You want? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! There's only one
Bonus
bag.
prize
It's impossible
theater.
to use it in two places at the same time.
Why is it?
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Bonus prize theater. Theater bonus prize?
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in...
This is the
There we go. That makes much more sense. Theater bonus prize than bonus prize theater.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Yeah, she stuck herself into a hole.
Why can't you forgive me? Why?
I think we're all ready to vote.
Her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
If we say we forgive her, will she stop being so annoying about the forgiving
After
stuff?
I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left,
Oh?
please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Is this the closing argument too? At least let me believe that you committed this crime. Well, I saw on the monitor. Oh. Pay it back to normal after destroying it. What did you put? Okay. That was the real room locked. The small clue that the killer left. The body was hidden before, probably that one. Oh. Pay it back to normal after. Okay, 10 seconds. That's not it. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Took off the hemp mask. More clue that the killer left. Come on. Ripped piece. Pow, 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 you go there. Pow, 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 pow. What I saw on the monitor was a hanging.
Here's everything that happened in
There
this
we go.
case.
That was
The key
faster
to this
than the other
incident
ones.
is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
The knots of this crime.
When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Flick, flick. I love the sound effects it has.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Okay, you can't actually see the hair in that, okay.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication.
So what I
with the
said
hospital
about
and the music
Ibuki's hair was useless.
That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video. So I immediately headed over there.
Immediately.
But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. Then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
It was Mikan.
I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head.
Dun dun.
Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys.
Sorry, Mikan did not get to the theater
That was also part
that
of the killer's
fast.
trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First,
He
the killer
ripped
peeled
off
off
that
the wallpaper
wallpaper.
covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar.
Imagine if Hajime just put his
I
hand
didn't
on the
expect it to
pillar
be
and
slightly
felt
larger from the
Hyoko's
wallpaper,
body.
or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue. When they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime
Damn,
scene
she
into a
really
closed room.
planned this.
They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they
It
did
could
this
never
to
be me.
mislead us into believing that the music venue
I
was
would
locked
just
from the inside.
probably forget about one of the parts of the plan.
In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well.
Wait, but what about
the
when
time,
Mikan
they pretended
and
to be surprised,
Fuyuhiko was looking for Ibuki?
Inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't like that smile Mikan has. I want the old Mikan. I miss the old Mikan. The clumsy Mikan.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
Oh?
This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you.
Like the
This feeling of despair.
earth is swallowing you up.
Mikon, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there!
Whoa.
Before that, a moment of your time.
Another character with another personality. Are we finished? How many points did we get? 1,676. C. Oof.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please
Okay,
pull
let's
the lever
vote
in front
for
of you
her.
and cast your vote.
And
Who
then we
be
will
chosen
see
as the
why she did what she did.
Will you
It's
make
a
the
mad
right
face she is
choice
pulling.
or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Let's go. It's a me, Mario. Whoa, it's Mikan. That picture does not look like Mikan, like the face. Wow, that is the class trial over. I never would have expected it to be Mikan. But I don't think I would have expected it to be anyone else. Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct!
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. The true identity of the horrifying Klackant who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Oh, that is a scary laugh.
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere. That's like one of the creepy girl laughs you hear in a horror game.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey!
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we could do. She's no longer the same person. No longer the Mika and Tsumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope, not even a single fragment of it remained. Ooh. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. Interesting. Wait, so... That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time, now that I think about it. That must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had. How did I not get the despair disease? And that's so sad. The only reason she killed them was because of the disease. Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair. Only because of the disease. That's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Oh, that's sad. The Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. A completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
A human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair. We've lost our nurse as well now. Who's gonna heal us? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. Killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did
Was for the sake of my
beloved.
Who?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Oh, what is
My
this?
beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who
Who?
never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me.
They forgave my existence. A yandere.
They gave me
Oh.
value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart.
Yeah, I'm
and
getting
they
the creeps
returned
from
it
her
in
right
full.
now.
This is my reciprocation.
How did I not get the disease? I understand I've done something unforgivable, but you know, it wasn't all that is truly
love.
what love is all about. I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand. Is it because you don't have anyone to love? What a shot! Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? Ooh. What a pity, I feel sorry for you. He's firing shots at Nagito. Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out for it. As long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die, that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love. Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, she was affected by the worst disease of them all. Love. You are half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to it, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember. Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease. If this means she remembered something and ended up like this...
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? It's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. It's everybody's fault I turned out like this, you see? The current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? I don't like how it's just reminiscent of the first game. With the yandere different personalities thing. Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered. There is no way I can believe that. No way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? To prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender. Are we a part of it? It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? Oh, that symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right, the Japanese word for future. Wait, interesting. Just what is this Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim it for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know? It's a killing video game. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi? Huh? I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma. They're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monomi and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey.
Oh no, she's laughing like Monokuma now. Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, you already know, right? The true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh wow, no one really cares about that, don't you think? This fucking game.
Of course not!
Oh hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Ooh. You even know about that?
Oh?
It'd be interesting if I was the traitor, because I've lost all of my memories. Even my ultimate stuff. I don't know anything. I have a feeling that's why it is, but who cares about that, you know? Like imagine if I was just the ultimate traitor. I'm drowning in so much love, from the bottom of my heart I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I could believe you were like this all along. If that's true, who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. It's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
Wow. That doesn't make me happy at all. It fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? I completely agree with that. Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives. So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Monokuma! Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. Too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved.
Who is your beloved, man?
Always forgives me. I can finally see them.
Who is their beloved?
Please forgive me. The one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Do we know who her beloved is, or is it never revealed?
Time!
Let's see what her punishment is. Game over for Mikan Tsurimaki. She has been found guilty of crimes. Okay, she's in a hospital bed. She's got the... Oh, bye-bye ouchies. Oh, that is a huge injection. What the what? What? Hey, why is this? Why is this? A gigantic hand? Okay, that seemed a bit lewd there then. Did Monokuma pump that hand full of steroids or something? Hey yo, did he just get lifted off to space and burnt up by the sun? Oh, what an execution! Executed by the sun. It's finished. Really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoto and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikan Tsurimaki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if it turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Let's take all this despair and change it into hope. I feel like I will be the ultimate hope.
Wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so, it makes sense that I forgot my ultimate ability. Because if I told Nakito I was the ultimate hope, he would be like, oh, and do other stuff with it. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. Our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. She vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we could just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong!
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on!
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now. I'm not fine at all. Sweating. If the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? You're both pawns of the future foundation. You guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say you're different than Monomi.
Phew!
Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't have time to eat my black bean white eye during the break. Black bean white eye? Your white eye is made out of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. If life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? In order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Is it Nekomaru? It's Nekomaru. Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
It is, isn't it? He was safe after all. Safe? How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope. I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died. I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. I feel like our version of safe and Monokuma's version of safe is very different things. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit, that line doesn't suit you at all. I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. Please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them. Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. Why am I still here?
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
They're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. If something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
I just saved him, that's all. If I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. It just couldn't be helped. Is he like a robot now or something? Or is he just a head? As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island. Let's haul ass! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach of the first island. I swear something gets added to that palm tree. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Hey Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen!
Wait, is Nekomaru the monkey? Surely not. We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again and looked around the area again. So on and so forth.
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found. Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
What does he look
Could
like?
it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice and saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
He is a cyborg.
What's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
I don't think he knows.
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on?
Wait.
If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru?
Does he still have his face?
Noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed?
I wanna see his
you
body.
mean this body? This is nothing.
Let me see. Oh.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
I thought his face would be fine and his body would be metallic. I didn't think it would all be metallic. I don't like this Nekomaru. How is someone supposed to kill him now? Oh? How many days are left? I think 15 maybe? Oh, I was far off. 9 left. 14 hours, 34 minutes. Oh. We're starting chapter 4 with 9 surviving students. To be continued. Dun dun dun. Oh, I got a present. Nurse's apron. Yes, let's save. Yes. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's why a common ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss. Or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been fine if just things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai!
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Jeez.
Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here for this one. Actually, it's nighttime, so let's wait until daytime. Jeez, you guys are a strange lot. You all have such big white eyes. Perhaps you've all fallen in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonia with that strange ass mask. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazurichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Stop it!
Hey, hey!
Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap! It's not just for show.
Pure electricity!
Oh, it's not just for show, it's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity. If you're seriously Nekomaru, that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're going to end up getting more grey hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
Hey.
But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right. I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body?
Oh.
It's better to just be alive. Huh? It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
It doesn't matter what happens to my body. Not one bit.
Amazing!
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but No matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. It isn't a novel or a movie, this is reality. His hands are too huge. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right, Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? Monami.
Yeah!
Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey,
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the psychopath magician for nothing. Literally no one told you that.
Such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
It appears to be a little too traumatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious dares.
Hey!
Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? What happened to the other stuff like your self-awareness and... How many times do I have to tell you it doesn't matter? Whatever shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai. Is he? Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. It looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. It exists in the place where you could pass on that talent.
Hey!
And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing?
You.
Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy. Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that. I mean, Nekomaru likes it. Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're going to... You intend to defy me yet again. You're Quiet the Barbarian.
Disappear!
Geez, this time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka. No, not again, my bro. Not again. Ooh. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
Yeah, he's fine, because he is metal now.
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact!
He has no injuries at all. Are you serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch on him. Awesome. He's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you and show me your inside?
No, thank you!
If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way...
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay?
Of course!
Of course it's possible Nekomaru might kill someone instead. Don't say such foolish things, that will never happen. Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoyed the killing school trip together.
Let's get along!
Oh, that flash. Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru. Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now, you know? I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Well, just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. Oh, cyberpunk. I still need to watch that Cyberpunk Endgame anime. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh once again, I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Forces, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing. All logic. These things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Foreshadowing doesn't apply here, huh? Interesting. The ultimate robot's dream of clockwork. That's a play on the book to Robot's Dream of Chicken or something. The next morning we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. Okay, new morning. Man, the food today was awesome as usual. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily. Anyway, what are you gonna do, Mechamaru? I like that name. Mechamaru? You're used to him already? What am I going to do? For food, do you need like oil? Regular? Premium?
Well...
Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something. I can totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. I love rice. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
Alright!
Are you malfunctioning? Show me your insides, I could fix you up, you know? No means no! What, so you're here too?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't help thinking about that and it won't get out of my head.
What?
I love Nakito and hate him. Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you this.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it. Yeah, it seems like the beloved was already dead.
This too must be the will
It was
of
as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist. Then there's nothing to worry about. More importantly, we should be thinking about the Future Foundation, our enemy. If that fearsome organization known as World Ender is truly responsible for our imprisonment,
if you flinch, you will
investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. The Future Foundation, that word, future. Mirai in Japanese, does it have anything to do with that ruin? There's no doubt the symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ruins again later.
However,
the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this? They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years worth of memories of our lives at Hope's Peak. For unknown reasons. Future Foundation, World Ender, ha!
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic.
Hey!
You're one to talk. What we should be most concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation
right?
is the traitor that's hiding among us.
Hey.
I wonder who it is. The true identity of the outsider and trying to ensnare
I won't be
us.
fooled.
Nakito's obviously the most suspicious though. Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me. Nobody wants a worthless human like me. You guys will know that feeling well, right?
You think so?
And that's the reason why you're not the traitor. I don't understand your theory at all. Then who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say me. I nominate Hajime. Huh?
Wow.
Isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey.
Not just that, you're the only one here who still doesn't know what ultimate talent you possess. If we're placing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates, Hajime should be doubted right away. Then Hajime is the traitor? Of course not, what are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that, we might become even more suspicious, you know? This is obviously your fault.
settle down.
Stop fighting. Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, just leave this matter to me. What do you mean? To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present to you my new function that I discovered last night. New function? Don't tell me. Is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function. It's far more practical and novel. Let's go. What am I seeing right now? Behold!
Huh?
Nekomaru is crying.
No!
Is this like beer or something? Hardly. I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola. And my left eye dispenses rooibos tea.
Behold!
Oh, that is so cool. I want an endless supply of cola.
Are you kidding me?
I would literally drink it out of his eye. That sounds a bit weird. What are you, a soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
With me.
But what the hell was Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I was modified by Monokuma too, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. Don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it. Don't go putting in our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. Yes, that's what killing someone means. That's an extremely violent way to say to someone. That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone. You showing up at this time means... Did you come to tell us that you've defeated another Monobeast? I forgot about that until Fuyuhiko said that. Ta-da! You're correct. Once again, you could visit a new island. Please take this opportunity to get along with everyone. I ain't going. What a drag. Eh? Why is Soda not going? Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
Rather, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island, so it might be best if we do not go. Come on, Monomi just said, don't give up, don't fall into despair.
You.
I don't know what you're planning, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it. That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Ah, jeez, how annoying. Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis. What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies. What's that? What?
Didn't I tell you
What
to
the-
stay back?
Oh, I don't even know what word that spells.
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
Just a bunch of words. Delicious, that's why it spells.
Well now.
Now that I've mopped up the annoying one,
Special
since you
bleeding
guys are feeling
service.
down in the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your nose will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I've prepared a special treat that's completely different. Treat?
Nice!
Oh, you took the bait. It's true, if you want to get a shut-in out of their room, carrots work the best. Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us why it is. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do. Just don't spray it on me. I've prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island. Such as clues about the Future Foundation.
Huh?
Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
News!
And also, your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, well, we've got to go and see it now. Leosa, welcome to the chat. How are you doing?
So...
Danganronpa. So, do your best to explore. Take care. Hi. You did join at a bad time though. We're almost finished with this stream. Hey. Hello guys. Ariel and Finyan Kami VT. Hello.
Hey.
What should we do? How are you guys doing?
right?
I attempted to raid you, but it failed, Sally. Ah. A manual way. Ah. I know all about internet not happening. Well, thank you for the raid. Let me shout you out then. Huh? I've got to spell this correctly. Yeah. Oh, you are playing Final Fantasy X. Is that the latest one in the genre? I don't really keep up with Final Fantasy. Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to go home if we have shipboats. Yep. I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your signing talent is. Ah, it's an old one, I see. The game is going good so far. We've just finished the trial, and now we're gonna explore a new island. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicions, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me. No problem. For the shout out. Ah, I see. Okay, but if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Hope Speak Academy chose me, the talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. Who's your favorite so far? My favorite is Chiaki, Nakito. I love and hate him. And there was someone else that I can't remember. I think they died. But those two are my favorites. It seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
I'm starting to get pumped up!
Your two faves in the game, yay! Nakito and Chiaki-stan. Right, Finyan, Kami, good night. That means we're gonna go, right? If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step. I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ariel and Leosa. Welcome to the Waddle. I hope you enjoy your stay here. But we should start exploring the new island. And welcome to the Waddle, Finyan. Thank you for following. Yeah, I did say before that we were gonna end it here. So it was a bad time for a raid. But I do have someone in mind who I was planning to raid anyway. So let's raid them. But thank you for coming and thank you for raiding me. I appreciate it. We're gonna raid the cutest dragon. Oh no, my TV is about to turn off. Ah? Yes, pass the baton. This person is actually doing a subathon right now. And they're going to reveal their model as well during it. So say hi. Did I do it correctly? Yeah. But thank you all for coming. I'm probably gonna stream next on Tuesday. But I appreciate the raid. And goodbye.